Private property rights in Canada are under a full-scale assault, and the courts just locked the doors on the victims. This is from the Globe and Mail. Judge will not reopen Cowichan case to hear from private property owners. A BC Supreme Court judge has dismissed an application by private owners of a swath of industrial land near Vancouver to reopen a lengthy court case that has thrown the legal status of their property into question. Justice Barbara Young has slammed the door shut on private landowners who are desperately trying to defend their own land. In one of the longest, most explosive trials in Canadian history, Montrose Property Holdings, the largest owner in the Cowichan Aboriginal title claim area, begged the court to reopen the case so they could finally be heard. Their industrial lands, their businesses, their life's work have all been thrown into legal chaos. So, what was the judge's response? Denied. Dismissed as an abusive process. She said the issues were already fully canvassed, that reopening would open the floodgates to other landowners, and that finality matters more. The proper thing, she said, to do is appeal it. But the Supreme Court of Canada won't even hear the appeal of an Aboriginal title case in New Brunswick, so let that sink in, folks. Private citizens and companies who actually own the land were shut out of a 513-day marathon trial that resulted in a declaration of Aboriginal title over their properties. There was no proper notice, they had no seat at the table, and then, when they tried to fix that glaring injustice, the courts basically said, too late. Finality matters more than your rights. This is not justice, my friends. This is a judicial steamroller, flattening the cornerstone of a free society. We're talking prime industrial land in Richmond, Coca-Cola plants, Canadian Tire depots, real jobs and real investments, now sitting under a cloud of Aboriginal title because the court decided that the owners didn't need to be there. This should terrify every homeowner, every business owner, and every person who thought that their deed actually meant something. Your property rights, the fee simple ownership you thought was the strongest title in the country, can now be declared Aboriginal title over top of it by a court without you being allowed to defend yourself. And when you try to get in after the fact, the judge gets to decide whether you're even permitted to speak. And in this case, she said no. This sets a terrifying precedent, guys. If they can do it here, they can do it anywhere. How many more families and businesses and homeowners are next? How long before your deed is worth nothing more than the paper it's printed on when the next claim is filed? Private property rights must be protected. They are the foundation of any free society. And the clock is ticking. Uncertainty is already spreading like wildfire. Investments are freezing up. Property rights, the very foundation of freedom and prosperity, are being treated as optional. And the message from the court is crystal clear. Your voice doesn't matter. Your deed, your mortgage, your business investment can suddenly become subject to someone else's claim. Decades or centuries later. This isn't reconciliation, guys. This is a direct threat to every single property owner in Canada. One court decision, activist history rewritten, and suddenly 150 years of secure titles are shaky. Lenders are pulling out. Uncertainty is exploding. Businesses are paralyzed. And the Cowichan are pushing forward, saying, you gotta negotiate with governments while private owners bleed. So, how deep does this go? How many more claims are coming? If Aboriginal title can override fee simple rights like this without the owners even in the room for the main fight, what stops the dominoes from falling across BC and beyond? This ruling isn't just about Richmond. It's a blueprint for upheaval. Taxpayers are footing endless bills. Courts are picking the winners. And private property rights are evaporating. So, This is crunch time, folks. The appeals are coming and the fight is escalating, but it won't be enough unless the public wakes up and applies massive pressure. So please share this video like as if your own property depends on it, because one day it very well might. Call out the politicians. Demand real consultation, not this kangaroo court nonsense. Support every legal pushback and refuse to stay silent while they rewrite the rules of ownership behind closed doors. The reckoning is coming, my friends, but we have to force it. So wake up and pay attention and start asking the hard questions. Because if private property owners have no place in Aboriginal title litigation, then none of us are safe. So if you believe that private property rights are non-negotiable, please share this video far and wide. And if you appreciate my efforts to bring you this information, please consider buying me a coffee. You can do 1 or 3 or 5 or more. You can make it a reoccurring monthly contribution, and you can leave a video message like this guy did, who bought 15 coffees, and I will respond directly to you with a video response. So please check it out, guys. You can find a link for that in the description below. So that's all for today, guys. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Please click the thumbs up button and leave a comment. It really does help with the algorithms that are designed to stop this information from being seen. Thanks for watching. As always, guys, stay vigilant, keep fighting the good fight, and stay tuned. I'm gonna have more video reports coming soon, God willing. This is Dan Dix, reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.